Hey guys, quick thing before the video. This is the 6th episode of TAW UCT, not the 7th. My bad. Maybe I'll get lucky and end up on Botchamania. Wait, that would be freaking awesome. Enjoy the video. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Hogan, and this is the 7th episode of TAW UCT. Now, I know I haven't been posting, a lot of videos, well, actually not any videos for the past few weeks, but I've been having some issues, but those issues will be taken care of, and I'm still able to do some UCT stuff, so here you go. We have 4 matches for you tonight. That doesn't seem like a lot, but they're pretty big matches. We have 2 triple threat matches. Coming out to the ring first is Vladimir Putin for the first triple threat match of the night. And these triple threats are important because these triple threats consist of everyone who was a runner-up in all of the 6-man qualifying matches. And the winners of the 2 triple threats will face off on the TAW UCT Episode 8, and the winner of that will face the winner of the Elimination Chamber in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the UCT Championship. Now, the Elimination Chamber is our main event for tonight, and we also have God knows why, Patrick Star versus Nacho Libre in singles action, because I don't even know why. It entertains me. That's why. Coming out to the ring next is Santa Claus, who came in second thanks to the Silver Surfer. He almost won, but he ate 2 beacon DDTs before he was taken out of that matchup. And he does not... Now, Santa usually is very jolly and jovial. He looks very, very angry. Because, man, it's not Christmas, I guess, so he doesn't have to be so jolly. But this is going to be a very interesting show. And of course, and the next episode of UCT will... The matches on the next episode of UCT will pretty much determine who will face who at the first UCT pay-per-view, Genesis. And that will be pretty much UCT Episode 9, which will be the pay-per-view, Genesis. And a lot of crazy stuff's going to happen there, including the tables, ladders, and chairs match. Now again, everyone in these triple threats was a runner-up in the 6-man matches, and they get a shot, because they came close to winning the 6-man match. It's hard to win a 6-man match. So they're getting another opportunity to get closer to the UCT Championship. And of course, our main event tonight, the Elimination Chamber, will the winner of that Elimination Chamber will comprise one half of that matchup. And coming out to the ring next is Hollywood Black Hogan. Now this guy it's been wild for him on UCT, thanks to Skeeter Valentine, who's in the Elimination Chamber later tonight. These two have been going back and forth, non-stop. And on the previous episode of UCT, there was a Fatal 4-Way match, and Skeeter was involved. And thanks to Hollywood Hogan, and thanks to a diving leg drop off the top of a ladder, Skeeter Valentine lost. And that's just some of the beef that these two have between each other. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Skeeter Valentine out here interfering in this matchup. Because triple threats do have no disqualifications or countouts. So we might see Skeeter involved in this matchup. I would hope not, because I like clean finishes, just saying. But I wouldn't be surprised. So this is our first triple threat of 2. We have a singles match after this, and our main event is the Elimination Chamber. Might be one of our shorter episodes, but it's still action-packed. And of course, my favorite part of Hollywood Black Hogan's entrance, that satchel thing appears on him. Probably not even a satchel, but I don't care. And he rips off his NWO shirt, revealing a second NWO shirt. Because why not? That's how we do it here in UCT. And here we go. This triple threat match is underway. Vladimir Putin, Santa Claus, and Hollywood Black Hogan. Putin is from the fans team. Santa is a free agent, and Hogan is from Alex's team. And starting off with a double team suplex, first move of the matchup. And Hollywood Hogan going right back after Santa, going on a big clothesline into the corner. Some trivia for you: Hulk Hogan invented the clothesline into the corner. Just a little bit of trivia. And now, oh, look at this. Santa Claus going after the leg with a nice dragon whip right there off the armbar. Oh, but that looked like it made Hogan mad more than anything else. Now, Vladimir Putin, he almost got thrown to the outside of the ring, but he held on. Now he's going after Santa Claus again. And into a sidewalk slam. Nice move. Oh, and Hogan from behind with a big running bulldog. Every man for himself. Allegiances will not last long. And a nice stiff elbow. Shades of Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes, rest in peace. Man, it was really sad when he died, but... Anyway, now it's on a big double DDT on Hollywood Black Hogan. Now it looks like Santa Claus and Vladimir Putin are going to be teaming up. And big Samoan drop by Santa Claus. Wouldn't expect Santa to do Samoan moves, but still. And now Vladimir Putin going right back after Santa Claus. Oh, and a big shoulder. It looked like he gave him a shoulder block to the back of the head. That's unusual. And now just wearing out Santa Claus in the corner. And now just a big Beal all the way across the ring. You got to be strong to throw Santa Claus. And a big jumping DDT to Vladimir Putin. And Hogan is in control for the time being. And just a straight right hand. And another Samoan drop by Santa. He peeled that one off quick. He's really good. He's really agile for the big guy. Not Kevin Owens agile, but still agile. And a nice shoulder block off the armbar. And Santa Claus, he appeared to be in control, but a big running bulldog from behind by Hollywood Black Hogan. Oh, and now he has something in mind for Vladimir Putin. This isn't going to end well. Oh, and look at this. Oh, and look at this. Oh, bouncing into the ropes. And a kidney shot and another kidney shot. And that's going to hurt. You can't take a lot of those. Now throwing him into the other corner. Oh, you might want to move, Alfred. And now, big right hands right to the corner. And then, he went for another clothesline, but Santa moved out of the way. And a tilt-a-whirl DDT to Vladimir Putin, planting the president of Russia. And now Hogan just, and launching, right out of the ring. Now look, it's from the top rope. Oh, he went for a diving elbow drop. But he missed it, and Santa Claus has got to be hurting because he landed right on the steel steps. And Hogan's got to be hurting too, because Vladimir Putin went for a shoulder block, but he missed it. And now just teeing off on him, Santa Claus is just getting some, Vladimir Putin's countered with a big spinning neck breaker. This isn't going to be good. Hogan's eyeing those steel steps. This is not good news here. Oh no, they're going for a suplex, and a vertical suplex into the steel steps, and Santa Claus, and a Russian leg sweep on top of that. And Vladimir might be done for a while. In a huge right hand, actually two big right hands by Santa Claus, flooring Hollywood Black Hogan. And now this action has gone to the outside. Going for it. Looks like a fisherman suplex. And again he bounces right off the mat on the outside. That's very little padding for the concrete underneath that mat. And now Vladimir Putin just going to work on Santa. He's upset because he just got thrown into the steel steps twice. Now Santa's back to his feet. He's wobbly. But a counter. Right into that ring post. And a big jumping DDT on the outside. Now he's got the steel steps. But he got punched right in the face. He wasn't too quick. He was too slow for that one. And now he's wobbly. He's wobbly. And now throwing the wobbly Vladimir Putin into the ring. Now just working on his kidneys again. And Santa tried to get back in the ring, but he missed a right hand. And now everyone's back in the ring. And this is not a false count anywhere match. Pinfalls and submissions can only take place in the ring. And now Vladimir Putin going for a stun gun, and he got it. He nailed the stun gun. Those ropes to the throat have got to hurt, because those ropes, they move and they're ropes, but they still got to hurt. Now it's the first pinfall attempt of the match. 1, 2, and a kick out by Hogan, and that wasn't a very smart move by Putin over there. He's just taunting. Well, look at this. Vladimir Putin going for, and a big sidewalk backbreaker. That was devastating. But Hogan from behind trying to set up for what it looks like a pile driver. This could get it right here, and a big pile driver. Could Hogan advance to the UCT? Wait a second. Santa's back to his feet and breaks it up before the referee can even begin the count. And Hogan was close to making it to the episode 8. And now look at this. And a big spine buster by Vladimir Putin. And he's trying to go for a pin, but Santa's stopping him. Now, a springboard by Putin onto Santa Claus. That was impressive. Santa's in trouble here. Santa is in a lot of trouble. Look at this, Vladimir Putin. There's no way he's going to be able to powerbomb him. And Vladimir Putin with a massive powerbomb to Santa Claus. Holy crap, I was not expecting that. Hogan with a smart move, throwing him to the corner so he can get the cover. 1, 2, and Santa Claus kicks out at 2. That was a close one. He almost made it to UCT episode 8. That was really, really close. And now Santa with a tilt-a-whirl neck breaker. Nice move. And now it looks like he's going to go for a cover off that, but Vladimir Putin's right behind him. But into the cover nonetheless, 1, and Putin breaks it up. Santa, if you want to cover someone, you better make sure the other guy's down first. And now back suplex by Vladimir Putin, and now Hollywood Black Hogan has a steel chair. He's got a steel chair out. Oh, no. Putin going to the top rope. Look at this. Oh, he went for something, but oh, and a counter. Oh, and Jingle Bell rock bottom in midair. But Hollywood Black Hogan from behind with a chair. Oh, and a DDT right on the chair. And Hogan looking to take advantage of the Jingle Bell rock bottom. Can this be it? 1, 2, and Hollywood Black Hogan with a pin. He stole that one. And Hollywood Black Hogan has punched his ticket to UCT Episode 8. Well, he will face the winner of the next triple threat match to get to the UCT Genesis pay-per-view. But what a match and a great... That was a very smart move by Hollywood Black Hogan. Vladimir Putin went for a diving axe handle but got caught in midair by a Jingle Bell rock bottom. And Hollywood Black Hogan, using a steel chair and a DDT, was able to take advantage of that. And you know, Skeeter Valentine is watching from the back. And man, if there's one person he doesn't want to succeed, it's Hollywood Black Hogan. So he's got to be a little frustrated with that. But up next, we have Nacho Libre versus Patrick Star. I don't even know what to say. This is still going to be entertaining nonetheless. And apparently Nacho Libre is also Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio's, but, well, he's a Lucha Libre, so... I mean, he even has Libre in his name, so... Jack Anderson, I know you're watching this. You wanted Nacho, there he is. Enjoy. And for the sake of your sanity, maybe he'll win a match for once. Because in, like, every single wrestling federation ever, Nacho Libre has won absolutely nothing. He was in the Mag Nation for a brief while, lost every match, and now he's in UCT, and the last time he was in a match in UCT, he lost a tag team match. It was him and the Grinch versus Sean O'Hare and Captain Freedom, and they lost. Wait, no, wait, it was... No, that's not right. It was Johnny Ohm and Hazmat. That's who it was. They were defeated nonetheless. Oh, and now here comes Patrick Star. And that is the best Patrick Star that I could possibly make. But I think it looks pretty good. You can tell that it's Patrick Star. If you can tell who the person is, then that's fine with me. And at least he doesn't look like Silver the Hedgehog does, where he looks like he's a demonic creature. Or possessed by a demon like Silver the Hedgehog does. It's no use. But this is still going to be an entertaining matchup because just these guys need a win. Both of these guys want to win, so put them in a singles match and just see how they do. And if you ever told me that there would be a match between Patrick Star and Nacho Libre, I would have been like, I want tickets to that. Because who would not want to see Jack Black versus Patrick Star? Seriously. And the bell is rung, and Nacho Libre wanted to start off with a clothesline, but Patrick with a pretty smart counter into a hip toss. Oh, and a counter by Nacho Libre. Oh, and a big clothesline, knocking Patrick into the ropes. He clotheslined him in the back of the head. Man, these two starting off, man, they're wrestling a smart... Oh, and a big backhand by Patrick Star. Man, Patrick is wrestling a smart... You would not usually associate the word smart with Patrick Star. And to a certain extent, Nacho Libre. But still. Oh, now almost throwing him into Alfred. Oh, and a big Shining Wizard. And a Bulldog off of that. Apparently Nacho Libre like CM Punk. And a big drop kick by Patrick Star, and this match is interesting right now. And now, a big power slam by Patrick. These two are surprising me right now, and the match is only like a minute old, but they want to win, so. And a nice side headlock takedown by Nacho Libre, trying to ground Patrick Star. And now big right hand, but a big counter. Well, Patrick went for a right hand, but it got countered. Now a snapmare takedown. These two are showing some surprising wrestling prowess. And now Patrick, good lord, with an overcastle. How does Patrick even know how to do that? But a big clubbing shot to the back. On a big chop by Patrick. Who's, well, look at this. Nacho Libre going for a look. Oh, and a Michinoku driver by Nacho Libre. This is a pretty good match so far. Not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. Oh, and a big knee. And now big right hand. Oh, and a counter right hand by Patrick. And now he's just giving right hands of his own. And now Nacho just flinging him into the corner. Now look at this. He's got him hooked. Oh, and a beautiful chicken wing facebuster. All the shades of John Moxley's hook and ladder. Back from his old CZW days. But that was still a nice move. And a big jumping shoulder block by Patrick Star, who's trying to build some momentum. Now he's got him back up. Now he's got him from behind. But a counter by Nacho into a belly-to-belly suplex. There's some good wrestling counters going on in this matchup so far. I would have expected a lot of shenanigans thus far, and we're getting a solid match right now. But a kick with the stomach off the Irish whip. And Patrick with a big running drop kick to the side of the head. And now Patrick shooting the half of the cover. Not even a 1 count. First pinfall of the match, but that was not enough damage to keep him down for not even a 1 count. He's back to his feet. He's got him in an armbar. Into a spine buster by Nacho. And now just flipping him off. Nacho's getting pissed. Man, I think Patrick's just having a good time. I don't think he even cares. I don't even think he even registers pain. That's how much fun he's having. Oh, and he missed a shoulder block. And now Nacho Libre with a kick. And another spinning back fist. And a jumping elbow by Patrick Star. And Patrick is in control of this matchup for the time being. Now, you would expect Nacho to be in control because he actually does have wrestling experience. Went for another Shining Wizard, but Patrick got the foot up, which is a smart counter. Now, look at this. Patrick, what's he going for here? Is he going for a Tornado DDT in the... Oh, he hit a Tornado DDT. Man, Patrick's being very impressive right now. Now going to the top rope. And a diving senton by Patrick Star. Patrick's a big dude, so that's going to do a lot of damage. And now transitioning into a single leg Boston Crab, trying to make Nacho submit or at least damage the rib cage in the back and the leg. But Nacho gets out of it. And now Patrick with a big left hand. I didn't know Patrick was ambidextrous. And now Nacho with a wheelbarrow facebuster. Nice move by Nacho. Man, this is a pretty good match. And now Nacho looks like he's going for a submission of his own. An inverted figure 4 leg lock. And he's got it locked in, but Patrick gets out of it. Wasn't enough to make him tap in. Wait, what does he do? Oh, come on. Really? The booty popping moonsault? Boo. Really? It's athletic, but it's still just... Really? On a big headbutt to the sternum. Nacho Libre has some odd offense. I'll give him that, but it's effective nonetheless. And that headbutt might do him in into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out by Patrick at 2.5 off the big headbutt to the right to the sternum. Now look at this. Oh, a big uppercut off the Irish whip by Patrick. Now Patrick's got him up, and look at this. Is Patrick going for a pile driver? Holy crap, a pile driver by Patrick Star. And that might do it. He's got the cover hook. He's got the leg hook. 1, 2. And, oh, man, that was so close. Got a close near fall off the pile driver. And that was really, really close. And now Nacho is trying to figure out what to do next. He kicked out of a pile driver, and that had to do some damage. But getting tossed over the ropes, but he hangs on. Oh, and spearing him right into the rail. Oh, man, that hurt. And now Patrick, whoa, nice move by Patrick. Nice rope flip, using his body weight to crush the face of Nacho Libre. Now flinging him into the steel steps. This match is brutal so far. I'm just surprised. I mean, we could have done without the booty popping moonsault, but still, this is a pretty solid match. And a big elbow on the apron, and Nacho Libre is in trouble. And now into another cover. 1, 2. On a kick out at 2. That was a close one right there. Oh, and another shoulder block. And Patrick seems to be in control right now. Oh, now, just strikes to the face. Oh, and Nacho countered from behind. Now rolling him up, victory roll. 1, 2. Oh, and he got him with the O'Connor roll. Victory roll, O'Connor roll. But still, Nacho Libre just out-wrestled Patrick Star. With a nice wrestling go-behind into the O'Connor roll for the pinfall victory. Patrick was unable to get his shoulders up until the 3 count. And Nacho Libre finally has a victory. Nacho Libre with the win. Man, that was a good match. I'll give him credit. That was a good match. Still, I stand by the fact we could have done without the booty popping moonsault. But still, I mean, it's Nacho Libre. What do you expect? And I was worried about this. Well, Skeeter has a match later tonight, and Hogan just won his, so you might want to have security handy, especially with the name calling being tossed around right now. Yeah, I would get security over there fast. And now Skeeter belittling Hogan, of course. That's Skeeter's playbook right there. And Skeeter does have a good shot of winning the Elimination Chamber match later tonight. And I'll be surprised if he does, because I mean, I'll be surprised at whoever wins, because that is a hard match to win. The Elimination Chamber match is not an easy thing to win. And Skeeter, he doesn't really have a good chance, because there's a lot of really good people in there. Oh, now using Hogan's trademark brother against him. I'll give him, that was clever, I'll give him that. Oh, and here we go. Brawl backstage. Get some security back there. For one of them hurts the other one again. And now security back there. Thank God. Because, man, they've got to get these two separated. Man, these two need to settle this. They had a match like a month ago, but Skeeter ended in disqualification. And then beat the crap out of Hogan, sent him to the hospital. But anyway, while that's being taken care of, we have our next triple threat matchup. The winner of this matchup will face Hollywood Black Hogan on the next episode of TAW UCT. And the winner of that match will face the winner of the Elimination Chamber. And now, this is going to be a great match, I can tell, because just look at the names in this matchup. We have Sean O'Hare, Jeff the Killer, and Leonardo DiCaprio. This is going to be an entertaining matchup, I can promise you that. Now, Sean O'Hare is from the fans team, Jeff the Killer is from Alex's team, and Leonardo DiCaprio is also from the fans team. So we have 2 from the fans team and 1 from Alex's team. And this is going to be quite the interesting matchup. Now, a member of Alex's team has already won tonight, so that could be foreshadowing. And he won a match against a free agent and a member of the fans team. So it was 2 different teams versus an Alex team member. Alex's awesome squad of awesomeness and every other word that means awesome, including the word awesome. And Hollywood Black Hogan won. So it might be a shoe-in right now. That statistic can't be overlooked. And here comes Jeff the Killer. This dude is a freaking monster. Like, this dude is really freaky. He came really close to winning that. He dominated the 6-man match that he was in and just fell to a roll-up by Yamcha. And then he had another matchup, and he was victorious in that. And Jeff the Killer is going to be hard to put down. I mean, you're going to have to do something drastic and crazy and to put this guy down. Because if there's anyone who doesn't know the meaning of the word die, it's Jeff the Killer. And, man, man, this is... I really just, it sucks that no one from my team made second place. I'm just going to go ahead and admit that right now. It sucks. Like, yes, I did have someone win a 6-man match, but no one got second place. No one else got second place, so. And here comes Leonardo DiCaprio. Picked by Jacob Ansman, shout out to you, to be on the fans team, the Hollywood Wrestling Alliance at HWA. And he has a legitimate shot too, because if it wasn't for Hazmat, he would have won his 6-man matchup. He caught Johnny Ohm with his finishing with the Decapitator, but Hazmat came out and distracted him. And now the match starts, and Sean O'Hare immediately targeting Jeff the Killer, which is a brilliant move, because Jeff the Killer is probably the most dangerous guy in this matchup. But Leonardo with a running bulldog from behind, and now just a chop and a big jumping clothesline. Now turning his attention to Jeff. And this is going to be a fast-paced matchup. Went for clothesline. Oh, but countered by Jeff into a nice neck breaker. Well, it's like an Edge-O-Matic right there. Now Sean going back up to, oh, look at this. Now going for a double team on Leonardo. Oh, man. Man. This is not, they seem to be focusing on DiCaprio right now. And now going for another gut buster. Why are they focusing on DiCaprio? I mean, if I was DiCaprio, I'd get man, they're focusing on DiCaprio right now. And, no, but he's trying to fight back. And now a nice leg chop right there. And DiCaprio's just getting it handed to him right now. Sean's got him in a fireman's carry right now and into a flapjack. And DiCaprio's just getting the tar beaten out of him right now by 2 dangerous competitors. And look at DiCaprio. That's the smartest move he's made so far. Getting out of harm's way, letting these 2 face each other. But Jeff with a hard Irish whip into the corner. And now Leonardo's going to try to pick his spot. And then, wait. Oh, dear God. Oh, man. Brilliant move by Leonardo DiCaprio right there. Catching him from behind with an inverted suplex from the apron to the floor. And Sean O'Hare's going to be feeling that for a while. Man, I'm impressed with that. That was a smart move. Now, it went for a shoulder block, but it did not knock him down. Oh, but that clothesline to the back of the head did. And Jeff's going to be feeling that one. Oh, but Sean O'Hare's not happy with a big power slam on the outside. Man, these 3 are just trying to brutalize each other. And this is just to get to the next step in order to get to the title match. But one of these 3 guys right now could potentially be the UCT champion at some point. All 3 of these guys have a legitimate chance. Now look at this. Now they're double teaming Sean O'Hare, which is a smart move because just look at him. There's some punches right to those chiseled abs. And now Leonardo DiCaprio, and now he's got out a steel chair. Oh, and steel chair to the skull of Jeff the Killer. Well, look at this. Jeff just got right back up off of that. I'm telling you, it takes a lot to put that guy down. Oh, but a counter. A big shot, big elbow shot to the right of the head. And a big clothesline. There's a lot of big clotheslines in this matchup. Now look at this. Jeff trying to get back in the ring. But everyone's back in the ring now. Oh, and a big shot by Jeff the Killer, taking Leonardo to his feet. Went for another clothesline, but it didn't knock anybody down. And now Jeff's got Sean O'Haire in an armbar. And a big right hand to the face. Now DiCaprio launching him into the corner. Man, he put some force behind that one. And again, the winner of this matchup will face Hollywood Black Hogan on UCT Episode 8 in the main event. And that is a very important... It's pretty much a #1 contenders match, despite the fact that there's no champion going into that matchup, but still. And now Sean O'Haire going for... Well, look at this, another scoop power slam. And Leonardo's back has got to be killing him right now. Now Jeff looking to pick a spot. Oh, but a counter, and then just stepping on the hamstring and just slamming his face to the ground. Oh, went for a super kick. He went for a super kick, but he missed it. That was a nice dodge by Sean O'Haire, but another counter, and Leonardo DiCaprio with a nice back suplex counter off the headlock. DiCaprio's wrestling a smart match thus far. And you got to give him credit for that. And a cutter by DiCaprio. Nice move. With a nice cutter right there. Now trying to throw Sean out of the ring so we can go for the pin. And, spearing him right into the barricade railing. And now into the cover off the cutter. Can he get him here? Not even a 1 count. Kicking out of a cutter at 1. I just feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Now for the top rope, but he was too slow on that one. And Jeff the Killer with an arm drag from the top. Now that's going to do some damage. Oh, but Sean O'Haire from behind. Oh, but Jeff saw it coming into a nice belly-to-belly suplex. Man, Jeff the Killer is one to look out for. And into the cover off the belly-to-belly. 1. Oh, but only a 1 count. Not really surprised he got a 1 count off the belly-to-belly. But a nice leg sweep by Sean O'Haire off the counter. Now, a shot to the back of the head. And DiCaprio throwing him into the corner. What's he setting up for? Oh, a big jumping clothesline. Nice move by DiCaprio. And Sean O'Haire's still got to be feeling that big inverted superplex outside the ring earlier. And now looks like they're just both focusing on Sean O'Haire, which is a smart move. Look at this. Now he's throwing him to the corner. Now going right back after him. Oh, and a big sweeping DDT by DiCaprio, just drilling Sean O'Haire and into the cover. 1. Oh, but a breakup by Jeff the Killer. And now look at this, going for a belly-to-belly suplex. This time DiCaprio with a suplex. Just planting him, and now going right back after Sean O'Haire. Oh, but a big clothesline. Man, he just leveled him with that clothesline. Now look at this, he's got him from behind. Oh, but a counter into a nice snapmare. Oh, but a counter by Sean, but a big punch to the face, right to the stomach. Now he's got him in a fireman's carry. And a big fireman's carry slam. That was a brutal slam. And Jeff the Killer immediately stands right back up. And going right for he just got slammed on his back. And the go to sleep by Jeff the Killer. Is this dude invincible or something? He just no-sold the crap out of that, but smart move by DiCaprio, throwing him out of the ring before he gets the pin, and spearing him into our announce table, and DiCaprio backing up. Oh, and a big super kick to Jeff the Killer. He does not want to see Jeff the Killer walk out of this matchup for the win. And he's looking to put Jeff the Killer down for good. Oh, this is bad news right here. This is bad news for Jeff the Killer. Oh, this is not going to end well. He's got him set up on our announce table. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. He's setting up for the decapitator. Oh, this could put Jeff down. And he nails it right through the table. And Jeff the Killer is out. But Sean O'Haire. Sean O'Haire's back up. And a big STO takedown. I thought he was down off the GTS, but I guess he had enough time to recover. And now he's trying to just put down DiCaprio because Jeff the Killer is out. And look at this. In the strength of Sean O'Haire with a nice military press slam. Into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but he was a second away from advancing to UCT Episode 8. And that was really close right there. Man, and it looks like it's just down to these two because Jeff the Killer has not moved. Now he's got him on the ropes, but up a counter by Leonardo DiCaprio. And off the ropes. Oh, and a big missile drop kick to the sternum. But Sean O'Haire makes it back to his feet. In a big clothesline. There's so many clotheslines in this matchup. And DiCaprio, again, look at this, going for an Irish whip. Right into the turnbuckle. Oh, sternum first into the turnbuckle. Kick to the stomach. And a big face buster. Shades of X-Pac with the X Factor. And into the cover. Could Leonardo DiCaprio advance? 1, 2. Oh, and another kick out at 2.5. That was a close one. Man, he's getting closer and closer to putting Sean O'Haire away. Sean's got to do something quick here. Look at this. Putting him on the top rope, perhaps thinking superplex. And a big right hand. Yeah, he's thinking superplex. If he nails this, it might be over here. And a massive superplex right on top of the U and the A in the ring. Uh-oh, DiCaprio wants to finish him off. He's calling for the decapitator. Will Leonardo DiCaprio advance to the next step? Oh, wait a second. He's got it locked in. Oh, but a counter by Sean O'Haire. Well, look at this. Into a super kick. Beautiful counter by Sean O'Haire, wiggling out of it and nailing a big super kick. And oh, he's setting up for the Swanton. Swanton, oh, but Leonardo DiCaprio moves out of the way. He nailed the super kick, went for the Swanton. Oh, but DiCaprio, oh, he's going for it again. He's going for the Decapitator. But Jeff's back up. And the he nailed the Decapitator. But Jeff the Killer from behind. Leonardo didn't see him. And now, look at this, going for another go to sleep. Can he hit it here? And the go to sleep connects. Can Jeff the Killer advance to the net, right to face Hollywood Black Hogan? 1, 2, 3. Jeff the Killer will face off against Hollywood Black Hogan for the right to face the winner of the Elimination Chamber match. And I thought Jeff the Killer was done off that Decapitator right to the announce table, but he was able to get back up as DiCaprio nailed another one on Sean O'Haire, which probably would have finished Sean off. And DiCaprio didn't think he was up, and he nailed him with the go to sleep from behind. And now Jeff the Killer has a date with Hollywood Black Hogan in what is probably the biggest match of his career. But we still have one matchup left, and it is the Elimination Chamber match. And that is going to be a brutal matchup. And great showing by Jeff. But up next is our main event, the Elimination Chamber match, where the winner will advance to TAW UCT Genesis in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the UCT Championship. We have Little Mac, Johnny Ohm, Cooler, Skeeter, Valentine, Yamcha, and the Silver Surfer, and this is going to be a great matchup. But first I need to make a little correction. When the video started, I said this was UCT Episode 7. It is not UCT Episode 7. It is UCT Episode 6. Sorry for the little bit of confusion there. My bad, I'm human, I made mistakes. Blah, 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 blah. Back to the action. Out first comes Cooler, who will be entering this match last. He gets the final pod opening in this match, because he won a fatal 4-way in the previous episode of UCT, thanks in part to Hollywood Black Hogan, jumping off the ladder and leg dropping Skeeter Valentine to death. So yeah, Cooler has perhaps the greatest chance of winning this match, plus he's freaking Cooler. He won a 6-man match, thanks to Skeeter Valentine actually. Both of his big wins were thanks in part to the guys that are feuding right now. That's a little funny, but speaking of Skeeter Valentine, here comes Skeeter, who he's got to be very upset right now, because he just had a brawl with Hollywood Black Hogan backstage, and that got broken up. But you got to know he's going to be entered in this match pissed. But he is going to be in a pod, so at least there will be that for him. The final two people to make their entrances will not be in pods. They will have to start the matchup, and Cooler will be the last person to enter. So Skeeter could be the third person in this matchup or the fifth. Any of these next two entrances could be those. And coming out next is Silver Surfer, who will be having a pod, and he entered this match by winning the last 6-man match, which was comprised of a bunch of free agents and Steve Burns from the Javier O'Nick's team, the Pokeballs of Steel. And he defeated Santa Claus, and that was a big win for Silver Surfer. I think one of the first wins of his career here. And now he's going to try to get the championship contention. But he's got a freaking Elimination Chamber to go through to get that. But it's not impossible. He's going to fight as hard as he can. And maybe we'll see a few Beacon DDTs here tonight. And coming out next it looks like it's going to be Johnny Ohm from my team. And still people question whether he deserves this, because in his 6-man match to qualify, technically he would have lost, because he ran face first into Leonardo DiCaprio's Decapitator. And before DiCaprio was able to make the pin, Hazmat, his tag team partner, came out and interfered, distracting Leonardo DiCaprio, allowing Johnny Ohm to hit a German suplex bridge pin for the win. However, he did win a tag team match all by himself, so I guess he deserves to be here. Plus, he's on my team. It's not like I'm going to make him not be here. So he has a big chance of winning this matchup. And he's getting a pod, and these next two, Little Mac and Yamcha, will have to start the matchup, which is going to be interesting, because Little Mac and Yamcha hate each other. And they've even had a singles match several months ago, and Yamcha came out victorious. And you know that's got to be burning in Little Mac's mind, because he desperately wants to win the UCT Championship, and he won the first 6-man battle royal by last pinning Vladimir Putin. And man, it's been an up and down slippery ride for Little Mac, because he's had his wins and he's had his losses, but now this is going to be the biggest match of his career thus far. And if he wins this, Man, he's going to make Javier 08 proud. Javier has two people in this matchup. He has Little Mac, and he also has Skeeter Valentine. So he has 1/3 chance of walking out of this with a teammate getting into the UCT Genesis pay-per-view. And here comes the final entrant in this match from the fans team, Yamcha, who has also had his ups and downs. He got into this match by pinning Jeff the Killer. This is very impressive because Jeff the Killer won his triple threat match earlier tonight. And the dude's a freaking beast, and Yamcha pinned him. I don't know if that's great for Yamcha or embarrassing for Jeff the Killer, but still, Yamcha's a big threat in this matchup as well. However, he also pinned Little Mac, because that still has to be something he's thinking about. He's pinned Little Mac once, why can't he pin him again? And again, the winner of this matchup will face either Hollywood Black Hogan or Jeff the Killer at UCT Genesis in a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the UCT Championship. And this is going to be one heck of a match. And here we go. Little Mac and Yamcha starting off. Yamcha started with a big punch to the face and into an armbar, but countered by Little Mac with a knee. And now just a nice jab into a front chancery, going behind him. And did a counter by Yamcha to a side headlock. And a big elbow by Little Mac. Now Little Mac is going to have the striking advantage. Yamcha might have the wrestling advantage. Oh, and they're already on the outside. That's steel, ladies and gentlemen. That does not feel good. And look at just slamming him face first into the steel. And again, man, Yamcha's already having a bad night. No, wait, a counter by Yamcha. Counter on a kick to the stomach. Man, Yamcha's head's got to be hurting. And now returning the favor, launching Little Mac into it. This is bad. Oh, inverted DDT. That could have given him a concussion right there. The back of Little Mac's head just bouncing it off the floor. And now, it's already time for the next entrant in this matchup. Who could it be? Because Little Mac and Yamcha make it back into the ring. Look at this. Springboard crossbody by Little Mac. And it appears to be Johnny Ohm from my team. And Little Mac looks like he's coming out to meet him. And now just went for a shoulder block, but that didn't work out. And now he's just going to town on Johnny Ohm. And now throwing him into the ring. Well, he tried to, but Little Mac's in trouble here. It looks like they're going to go for a double team. Oh, but Yamcha with a big forearm to Johnny Ohm. Man, he rocked him with that one. And now he's still going after Johnny Ohm. He tried to throw him into right into the pod, but Johnny Ohm's not having any of that. When a big shot into the this is bad. And a German suplex on the steel. Yamcha's already had a lot of contact with the steel, and this match is only like a few minutes old. Now launching him into the ring. Now and now he's turning his attention to Little Mac. And I'm throwing him right into the pod, and now just going to town on him. And Yamcha, I would stay in the ring if I were you. I mean, you've been slammed up. Oh, here he goes again, and again Yamcha eats the steel. If I was Yamcha, I'd just stay in the ring. Well, he's been slammed on the hard steel multiple times, and this match is just a few minutes old. And now here comes the Silver Surfer. This is now a fatal four-way. And again Yamcha gets thrown onto the steel, this time face first via German suplex. And Silver Surfer going right after Little Mac. And now throwing him to the corner. And now look at Johnny Ohm just doing push-ups on a fallen Yamcha. The ego of this dude, but I like it because he's on my team. I deal with it because he's on my team. And now he's just chopping the crap out of him. And now a drag. And now Johnny Ohm eats the steel. And now Silver Surfer trying to out-wrestle Little Mac, but Little Mac fights back with a jawbreaker. And Yamcha, smart move, trying to get back inside the ring so he can get away from the freaking steel. And now this is going to change into a fatal five-way soon. And Yamcha with a nice spinning back suplex and a neck breaker by Silver Surfer. And this is going to get increasingly more difficult to call because the more people enter a match, the more hard it is to call the match. And now here comes Skeeter Valentine because Cooler has the last pod opening. And now in 3 seconds, and a nice bulldog by Little Mac. And here comes Skeeter Valentine. And man, and look at this. Again, Johnny Ohm was doing more push-ups on Yamcha. Man, I wouldn't be doing that if there were that many people close to him. And a big back body drop to Little Mac. And now Silver Surfer's taunting. Now is not a smart move. But a tilt-a-whirl neck breaker and a belly-to-belly suplex as this match rages on. And a big Russian leg sweep by Little Mac onto Silver Surfer. Now going right back after a big Samoan drop by Skeeter. Little Mac was trying to, and now Silver trying to attack him in a big clothesline. So much stuff going on right now. And man, look at this, going for a double team. It looks like going for a double team Russian leg sweep, and they got it. And another clothesline by Johnny Ohm. And look at this. And now Skeeter and Little Mac seem to have a beef right now. They're both from Javier 08's team. And you know Javier's like, stop fighting each other. Work together. There we go. Speak of it right there. And now another double Russian leg sweep. And here comes the last man to enter this matchup, Cooler. And now just big punches and forearms to, man, just beating the crap out of Johnny O. Come on, Johnny, do better. And a big DDT by Skeeter. And Little Mac is still going after Skeeter. And now another Russian leg sweep. This is like a Russian leg sweep party here. And now look at this. And now Cooler is still in this matchup. Oh, and I missed a drop kick. And now what's Cooler got on his mind here for Silver Surfer over counter? And another Russian leg sweep. So many Russian leg sweeps, I can't even handle it. And now there are 6 people in the ring all at once, and this is kind of difficult to call because there's so many people on the screen. Oh, and a big kick by Silver Surfer on Cooler, and a big face buster by Little Mac. And now Johnny Ohm's got Yamcha from behind, and an devastating backbreaker, and now a big forearm, and Little Mac setting up for something, and a bulldog by Little Mac, and a big power slam by Johnny Ohm. There's been no eliminations yet. I don't even think there's been a pinfall attempt yet. But there will have to be 5 eliminations by either pinfall or submission to crown a winner. And, man, that's a big, nice counter by Yamcha to a flapjack. And Little Mac just going crazy on Johnny Ohm right there. In a big, now this is his element right here, the big strikes. Little Mac is arguably the best striker in this matchup because he is a boxer. And a big clothesline as well. Man, this has been an explosive show so far. And what better way to cap it off with an Elimination Chamber match? And now look at it. And now a big belly-to-belly suplex by Johnny Ohm on Cooler. And now Little Mac once again being thrown to the outside. And it looks like Skeeter's trying to do a camel clutch. He's got it locked in. And now, oh, this is bad. And Little Mac, with a big running bulldog. And man, he just planted Silver Surfer face first into the steel. And a big axe handle by Johnny Ohm. And now it's like, oh, look at this. Oh, now a Luthez press. Cooler is upset. Cooler is not happy. Man, I would say that cooler heads would prevail here, but that would be too easy of a joke for me to make. And now still no eliminations yet. I'm a little surprised at that. Now look at this. It looks like another Samoan drop, and now Johnny Ohm showing off some power with a stalling vertical suplex on Cooler. And these guys have got to start getting tired right now, because they're in the devastating Elimination Chamber match, and this is going to get exhausting after a little while. And now Little Mac, he's got him in the corner again. And another counter, and a big shot in the midsection, and Cooler with a German suplex. Man, he's showing him, Johnny Ohm, how to do a German suplex right there. And Cooler, oh man, a big clothesline by Silver Surfer as Skeeter Valentine continues to taunt. Not exactly the smartest move, but whatever. Now, he went for a clothesline, and Cooler with a massive power bomb to Johnny Ohm. Man, he's giving Johnny Ohm a workout tonight. Now, look at this, Little Mac's got him on the top, and a big Hurricane Rana from the top rope. And a black hole slam. Man, this match is getting insane to begin with. Man. What is it going to take to put one of these guys away? And Little Mac zeroing in on Cooler. Again throwing him to the outside. What does Little Mac have on his mind here? Wait, what is this? Spinebuster on the steel. That might be it for Silver Surfer. And a choke slam by Cooler into the first pinfall attempt of the match. 1. And only a 1 count. And a spinebuster by Skeeter. Spinebuster choke slam, and another and a cover by Skeeter. 1, and only a 1 count. Now look at this. Oh, man. Silver Surfer somehow back in the ring, delivering a big boot, but man, the dude's got to be hurt. He's got a spinebuster on the outside. That is not going to do good things for your back. Look at this. And a nice suplex by Johnny Ohm. Man, he's a suplex machine. And a big clothesline by Silver. A big kick right to the groin. Man, good thing there's no disqualifications in this matchup. An inverted Frankensteiner by Cooler. So much going on right now. Oh, look at this. A curb stomp. And man. Skeeter Valentine just nailed his finisher, the Patty Mayonnaise Stunner. And now Little Mac going to follow up with that. The Star Punch right there. And that might be it for Cooler, but, Silver Surfer on the cover on Silver Surfer. 1, 2, and but he just barely survived. He was not covered fast enough after those 2 finishing moves, and that gave him enough time to recover and kick out. But man, Silver Surfer's got to be hurting. He ate the spinebuster on the outside and 2 finishing moves, and man, it'll be a miracle if Silver Surfer comes out on top now. But this match continues to rage on. And now Silver Surfer's got Yamcha up, and look at this, in a huge Death Valley driver, beautiful, and a Northern Light suplex by Cooler. Now Little Mac trying to take advantage of that. He got the cover, now hooking leg to 1, 2, and Yamcha kicks out at 2, and a big clothesline by Silver Surfer. Man, this dude is resilient. And now look at Cooler. This is bad news for Skeeter. and a big choke slam. And Silver, does he have enough strength for this? Oh, the beacon DDT connects. And that might be it for Johnny Ohm. Oh, but Little Mac went for something, but he accidentally broke up the pin there. That was a mistake. And that might haunt him in this matchup. Oh, look at this. Oh, and right to the eyes by Yamcha. And, oh, what a spinning kick by Yamcha. Just cleaning the clock of Little Mac. Now cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Oh, and Cooler with a pile driver to Skeeter Valentine. And, oh, man, and Johnny Ohm's just working over the Silver Surfer right now. And a big choke slam. And, oh, dear God, look at this. Oh, my God. And, oh, tombstone pile driver on the outside to Little Mac. That's got to be it. And Cooler going for the Supernova. He got it. Cover 2 count. Oh, and how in the world did he kick out of that? And now a cover on Skeeter Valentine. 1, 2. Oh, and for some reason, Little Mac broke that up for some reason. I guess he wants to be the one to finish off Skeeter, and that's not exactly a smart move. And look at Yamcha. Yamcha's got to be a little flustered because look at this roll up on Johnny Ohm. Got to roll up here. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2 by Johnny Ohm, and a beautiful kick by Yamcha. He went for a springboard clothesline, and he got it, but it didn't do any damage. Look at this. Yamcha looked, well, something, but a belly-to-belly suplex. Still no eliminations yet. I'm very surprised at that. And all these guys are resilient. They've earned their keep here. And oh, look at this. Johnny Ohm. Johnny Ohm with an electroshock therapy powerbomb, and that might be it for Silver Surfer. Into the cover. 1, 2, and 3. We have our first elimination. And the Silver Surfer is no longer in this matchup. Man, this match has been going on for like 10 minutes. We only got 1 elimination. And a cover on Skeeter. 1. Oh, but only 1 count. And a nice inverted DDT on Yamcha by Cooler. And Cooler got to be mad at Little Mac for breaking up that pin. And Cooler with a huge backbreaker. And that might be, and Little Mac slamming Skeeter's head into the pod. And a 2 count by Cooler on Yamcha. And look at this. Another backbreaker. He's trying to paralyze Yamcha. And again, Johnny Ohm with the push-ups. He's got to be... Man, you know he's happy. He eliminated somebody. He's going to be talking about that for a while. And now a huge backbreaker by Little Mac. And these guys have got to be exhausted. And they've been punishing each other for several minutes. And another roll-up by Skeeter on come on, Johnny Ohm, kick out. 2. And Johnny Ohm's been eliminated. Come on. Man, well, he eliminated somebody. At least there's that. But now we're down to 4. This is now a fatal 4-way matchup. And now Skeeter with a cover on Yamcha. 1, 2, and Yamcha kicks out. That was a close one. Oh, look at this Little Mac. A bridging pin off the German 1. Oh, but only a 1 count. Man, this is fast and intense and furious. And now another cover, but Yamcha gets out of it at 1. And now look at this. Went for something, but Yamcha counters with a big DDT. And Little Mac trying to go after Yamcha. He's got him. And going into the corner. Oh, and a huge haluva kick. And that might be it for Yamcha. And look at this. Going for a powerbomb, but a counter. Oh, and a nice DDT. And a spine buster. That was a beautiful counter by Skeeter. And Yamcha might just about be done. Oh, he's setting up for another star punch. Oh, this could be it for him. And a big kick by Cooler. And the star punch connects to Yamcha. And into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Yamcha's been eliminated. Little Mac with a little bit of retribution on his foe. And now we're down to 3. And, oh, good Lord! Springboard spin kick to Skeeter Valentine, and he might be unconscious. And now trying to take advantage of that with a cover. And 1. Oh, but only a 1 count. He covered him too late. He was able to recover a little bit from that. Well, Javier's got to be jumping up and down on a double cutter right there because he has 2 men in the final 3. He has 2/3 chance of winning this matchup. And Alex has Cooler in this matchup, so he has 1/3 chance. And Cooler might do it. Everyone else, man, they got to be a little disappointed. But this match continues. And whoa, nice move by Cooler. A nice wrestling takedown into a leg vice. And he's trying to rip Skeeter's leg off. And, but he got kicked right in the nose. And look at this. And a nice snapmare takedown. Cooler showing off some nice wrestling skills right here. Got a counter by Little Mac with a big drop toe hold. And and a clothesline to the back of the head of Skeeter. He's going to be feeling that one. And now look at this. Little Mac going for submission of his own. He went for an abdominal stretch, but Skeeter's like, no, that's mine. And a counter by Skeeter. Look at this, going for something, going for a backbreaker perhaps. But a counter by Little Mac into a nice face buster. And man, who is going to win this matchup? Who is going to UCT Genesis? And Cooler with another leg lock trying to make Skeeter submit. That's a smart move going after the legs. But Skeeter again with a kick trying to get out of it, and he does just that. Man, Cooler's got to be feeling that. Oh, look at this. Launching Skeeter. Oh, again to the outside. And a big clothesline. And Little Mac oh, wait. Little Mac going to the top. Oh, Little Mac's going to the top. He's going to the top. And, oh, man. Nice move by Cooler, sidestepping that. Little Mac landing right on his face. And a nice elbow. Oh, and look at this. Skeeter from behind. The Patty Mayonnaise stunner to Cooler. And that might be it for Cooler. Into the cover, hooking the leg. And he's got him 1, 2, and 3. We are down to 2, and Javier Oneta is probably jumping up and down for joy right now because both of his guys are in the final 2. And, a huge enziguri by Little Mac. And Little Mac has got to be hurting because he just jumped off the top of the pod and landed right on his face. And now a big combo. Little Mac is desperately trying to win this matchup. And now, oh man, now going back to where he's come from with big strikes and taking him down. And then Skeeter's in trouble here. And a nice, went to the top and again gets thrown off. And Skeeter, Valentine looking to take control. Now just trying to cave in Little Mac's stomach. He's stomping a mud hole in him. JR would be very happy with that. And continues to stomp. And these guys have got to be exhausted. Who has more heart and determination? And it's going to be proven in this matchup. And now Little Mac with a nice counter into a trip. Went for German, but a counter by Skeeter with a shot of the hamstring. Man, both these guys' legs have got to be... Man, Skeeter probably has numbness in his leg off those big leg bars. And again, went for a German, but again a counter with a kick to the hamstring. If I was Little Mac, I'd stop going for German suplexes. But a nice jawbreaker. And again going to the top. And a diving elbow. And that might be it. Into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Skeeter at 2.5. What is it going to take for one of these guys to win this matchup? They've made it to the final 2 on pure adrenaline and endurance alone. And these two have got to... Now it looks like Little Mac has something on his mind here. Springboard into a bulldog. Nice move by Little Mac, and that might be it. Turning over into the cover, hooking the leg. 1. Oh, but only a 1 count. I guess that move wasn't enough power to put him away. And now again, Little Mac, I don't know if that's a good idea. Once again, going to the top of the pod. And Skeeter racing him to the top. And Little Mac, for the second time gets thrown off the pod. Skeeter, a big body splash from the top of the pod. That is it. You can count to 100. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and but Little Mac kicked out. How in the world did he do that? He got thrown off the top of the pod on his back and then got splashed from the pod. Skeeter going for the Patty Mayonnaise stunner. He's got him up. But a counter by Little Mac with a knee. Look at this. Went for a spine buster, but again a counter into a roll-up. He's got him. That might be here. 1, 2. But a counter by Skeeter Valentine. He's got him. 1, 2, 3. Skeeter wins it. Skeeter Valentine with the win. I can't believe this. Skeeter Valentine has won the Elimination Chamber match with a reversal into a pinning combination. And Skeeter Valentine is going to UCT Genesis. And he has a shot at becoming the first ever TAW UCT champion. And on top of all that, he won this match clean. But you know Hollywood Black Hogan has got to be licking his chops. If Hollywood Hogan wants a shot at Skeeter, he's got to defeat Jeff the Killer. And that's going to be a Herculean task. But now it's time for Skeeter to celebrate this victory. Or not. Here comes Hollywood Black Hogan from behind. And a big elbow. These two had a brawl earlier tonight. And it looks like that's going to continue. And these two have a huge heat with each other. And Hogan going for a power drive. And a huge power driver on the exhausted Skeeter. Man, Hollywood Black Hogan desperately wants to be UCT champion, but he also wants to take out Skeeter. An older guy is on the top of the pod. And look at this. And, a huge diving leg drop. And Skeeter's got to be hurt. And whoa. Our feed just went crazy. And what's going on? What the heck was that? Oh, dear God. Everyone in the ring, you might want to go run now. What? Dear God. It's Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer, who meets Hollywood Black Hogan in the next UCT. With a big go to sleep. Man. And now he's going after Skeeter Valentine. Man, he's letting both these guys know he is going to be champion no matter what. And Jeff the Killer standing tall. Good night, everybody.